It's a TPI 40. It'll show you what you got to do and what you don't do and the ins and outs. Okay, here's a Plenum. As you can see, the most important thing, if everything was brand new, it'd be very, very easy to polish. I hope you can see this. I can't really see it too good with this camera, but this is nice and smooth now. I used 80 grit sandpaper right here with this to burn this off. You can see the difference over here. It's pitted real bad. You can't really do nothing with that until you get it nice and smooth, or you'll never get it polished off. You know, it's more or less after you use the 80 grit, you want to go down to like a 220 and put the 220 on it, sand that down. Then you want to put your mother's polish on. Okay, and after you do that, it's not going to come out bright like everybody thinks. It's going to come out similar to this, to like that is, okay? But more or less your finished result, it all depends how good you want to take it, will be similar to this. And what I started with was this, you know, and this is actually a lot cleaner. This actually looked good to what it used to look like, you know, and it looked like that. But I mean, this is not perfect. This is not, you know, 100%, you know, but that's as far as I'm going with it. But you can go as far as you want with it. It all depends, you know, what you want and what you want to do. But like I said, you go from the 80 grit on with the Plenum to get all that off. And if it's pitted really, really bad, you have to use a grinder to get it off. Okay, with the runners, only thing I did with the runners is I started with like the 220, sanded the shit out of it with the 220, then put mothers on it, then went to the 1000 grit, then went and polished it. And that was about it. And that's what it turned out to be. It looks, you know, alright. It could look a lot better. And if you have like paint, if somebody painted it, use this stuff, and that'll more or less, you put that on for a couple minutes and it'll peel the paint right off of it. The thing I used to polish it was, I'll show you through the shed. Let's walk over here. Is that right there. And polish it right up. Just have to use polishing putty it comes with. Put a little bit on and go, and it'll shine right up. And you just use like a Windex or whatever you want. So clean it right up. So a recap. Recap for the Plenum. That's what you want to do. You know, use 80 grit. Get it all the way down, nice and smooth. Ain't no pits in it. You don't want it looking like that. You want it looking like that. That's done with just 80 grit. That's no other sandpaper. Then you want to come over and use the 220. Use the 220 on it. Then use your mother's polish on it. Then you sand it down with a 1000 grit. 1000 grit, and then polish it. On the runners, you just want to start with the 220. Sand it down real nice, get all the pits out of it. And then you want to put your mother's on it, mother's polish on it. Then go to the 1000 grit, polish it, sand it down real nice. Then polish it up, and it'll turn out to look like this or better. But if you're a perfectionist, it's really tough. It's really tough to get absolutely perfect. So if you're a perfectionist, you're gonna have a hard time. All right, thank you. Tune in This Week in Camaro. Thank you.